Hello everyone, it is Ken Chrysler here, and welcome to FLH. We got a brand new episode tonight. It's going to be great, and we're starting off with the King Giant. Oh, great, and he's with, of course, the two members of the Moss family that are the most infamous, ZQ and Wolf Moss. Now, I don't know why he's starting off the night. He's going to give a promo, but I think I know why he is. I don't know exactly yet, but I hope it's not the truth, because some stuff went down backstage, and not a lot of people are happy. Let's just say that. And of course, he's the main suspect. He's the main suspect with whatever occurred backstage. I don't want to say nothing yet, because he's probably going to confirm it. This guy right here is nothing but an absolute tool. That's what he is. A tool with a crown. And of course the Moss family's backing him. Surprise, surprise. Because tools are always with tools. Let's just face it. And yeah, way to kick things off. And a lot of people are not going to be happy if what I think is true about King Giant. But we have a lot of great matches tonight. Even a championship match as well. So it's going to be a great night. And the King is here. Yeah, here he comes. Yeah, he better have backup.
Silence! Listen to your king, peasants. I have a message for FLH. I may have not have won the #1 contendership a couple episodes ago, and neither did ZQ, but tonight we made a statement. See, the roster was supposed to have a Thanksgiving dinner. It's an early Thanksgiving dinner for all of the employees, from the janitors to the referees to the cameramen to the roster. But unfortunately, the King and the Moss family got Thanksgiving first, and we left very few leftovers. The only thing I left was 10 green beans and a half of a devil egg. I ate the entire turkey. I ate a big giant bowl of mashed potatoes, and this great family that is loyal to their king ate the rest of the food as well. No ham, no pumpkin pie, no rolls for you peasants. We ate everything. We devoured everything. But since I feel sorry for your peasants because you're not as great as your king is, I did leave you the 10 green beans and a half of a devil egg. This is going to continue to happen until I get the world title. And nobody is going to stop the monarchy. I am rebooting the monarchy with the help of the loyalty of the Moss family. And no one will be able to crush the monarchy.
I told you. I knew it was the truth. I knew he was the one that ate all of the things, basically all the food of the Thanksgiving dinner, basically. Leaving a few green beans and like a half of a devil egg. You know, that's ridiculous. And now the Walrus Party is here. Oh man, if these two get together, then it could be trouble. But nobody got any of the Thanksgiving dinner. So I don't know how Aiden Walrus feels about that. And of course he has his two henchmen with him as well. So this may get really interesting really fast. All 6 of these people are degenerates. They're just absolutely degenerates. I've never seen so many degenerates in one facility at once.
My name is Aiden Walrus, and I'm running for president in 2024. And you and I haven't been acquainted yet, but let me just tell you this. I don't know who you think you are. That's right. First of all, coming down here and calling these people peasants, I'm only allowed to do that. I'm only allowed to tell these bums who to vote for, not you. And then you eat my Thanksgiving dinner? And you say you're the king and this is your monarchy? This is a democracy, buddy. And it's ran by me. I don't know who you think you are. You ate my turkey. You ate my mashed potatoes. Thanksgiving is for Americans. Okay? That's right, king. I don't know who you think you are eating the whole turkey. Have some class, buddy. So at Survivor Series, you know what? Since you want to ruin our Thanksgiving, since you want to think you're big and bad, since you want to call these people peasants when their true name is bums, it's going to be the monarchy versus the walrus party. Hill versus Hill. You got yourself a match. You want a match? You got one at Survivor Series. And we're going to see who's the ultimate heel stable. It's definitely us, not the monarchy. And yeah, so it's official at Survivor Series. It's official. You're gonna, I don't know who I'm going to root for because I can't stand either one of them. But it's going to be heel team versus heel team. Let's go. And of course tonight, Mentally will be teaming up with Billy Anderson to take on Melissa and Vicious Swag here. And boy, is this going to be a good one. It is going to be a knockout match, but a mixed match tag. So this is a very... The reason why we have to do KOs is because people interfere. Even though they're not supposed to attack the opposite person in this match. They're supposed to, you know, supposed to be female versus female, male versus male. But because they like to break up the pin or throw someone off, we really have no choice but to do a KO. However, it's only going to be one KO. So all it takes is one knockout here. And of course, we're also going to have the women's tag titles up for grabs tonight. And our main event is going to be the Intercontinental Champion and his #1 contender versus the World Champion and his #1 contender. So that's going to be really good. We always like to team up the #1 contenders with the championship they're going after. It makes things interesting. And in the case of Newson, well, he's going to be teaming up with another MW member, so it's not going to be as bad. Even though Blueneck's dad is trying to turn his son against the MW. He's been trying to convince him to come back to his family, and Blueneck's trying to change. So, but who knows what's going to happen at Survivor Series. We know that he will do anything for the gold and the glory. So, will his loyalty be questioned at Survivor Series is what I'm worried about. And I'm also worried for Newson because this is going to be his toughest opponent yet. And Billy and Melissa battling it out. We're going to have a lot of great matchups, including the Intercontinental, the Women's, the World title, and now Hill versus Hill teams. So that's going to be crazy. I never thought I'd see the day that would even happen. But it all started about the Thanksgiving dinner when King Giant decided he wanted to eat the whole turkey. You know, every year we have an early Thanksgiving for our employees, and everyone is welcome, from the janitors to the superstars to the announcers to the referees, to eat and have a feast. And of course, the king got there before anybody else and the Moss family, and they ate all of the food with the exception of a half of a devil egg and like 10 green beans was left. That's all we had left. He literally, I don't know how this is possible, ate the entire turkey. How is this guy alive? And yeah, Aiden was not happy about that. And of course, Aiden doesn't agree with the monarchy. He of course thinks he's going to be the president. So it's going to be the Team King versus the Team President at Survivor Series, and that's going to be crazy. King versus President. Well, they both think one thinks he's a king and the other one thinks he's going to be the president. But both of them are just out of touch with reality. And look at Billie here. Billie's been on a run as of late. She has been really good. Of course, she arrived at SummerSlam, her debut. She's the sister of Bianca Anderson, the younger sister. And even though she can't see, she's a great fighter. She can hear her surroundings, and it doesn't stop her from dominating. And yeah, Melissa is going to have a fight on her hands for sure. And look at Melissa. Oh, what a nice kick. And dragging Billie to the corner. And now here comes the men. And we've seen a little bit of a conflict between Mentally and Melissa. It's been a big conflict between the two. Melissa thinks he's too soft. That, you know, I almost feel like that she wants to take over this brand. And those two were really good friends at one point. Almost like a brother and a sister. And things just have not been the same for a while between the two of them. And of course, I'm sure Vicious Swag is playing a role in this as well. And here comes Melissa, back to the women. And look at Billie. And oh my goodness, what a move there by Billie. She's got a really good high-flying moveset. And the men are now back in this match. And what a nice takedown there, and Mentally better not show off. Vicious Swag, I didn't think he anticipated him getting up that fast, but he did. Of course, both of these two, I mean, they have been very dominant throughout the years. And look at Vicious. Oh, misses though. Misses the knee to the head. And look at Mentally. Oh, man, took out the ref and Vicious. Unreal. The ref got dropped. And the one good thing that came out of the Thanksgiving dinner is all the wine was missing, so the referees could not get any of the wine. They don't need any more wine. And the ref just got rocked. And now the men are back in this. It's going to take a knockout to win. And, of course, the women's tag team is up for grabs tonight. That's going to be the big championship match. And then our main event, we're going to have the contenders and the champions. The IC champion and the contender versus the world champion and the contender. And, of course, we will have a main event promo as well, as G is still trying to unravel who is behind. Well, he has unraveled the name, but he's trying to figure out why this person's going after him. We learned a lot about this person named Peyton Bruce, who has been sending him emails, sending him creepy videos, and Of course, there is a relation there because he used to date Peyton's mother years ago. This would have to be 20-some years ago. And we found out that Peyton's mother passed away when he was young. And, of course, after G had broken up with him a couple years after. So we don't know. I assume that he has a grudge against the licensed therapist. But I don't know. I don't know why he's doing what he's doing. And hopefully he doesn't get out of control and get some crazy ideas like the past villains have. But I have a feeling that it's more... it has something to do with his mother. But there's more to it than just his mother. All these villains want more than one thing. And they want power. But he's definitely after G. And who knows what's going to happen tonight. Maybe we'll unravel more information. But at Survivor Series, everybody needs to be on guard. Because anything could happen there. And pay-per-views are the most likely where stuff goes down. And look at Billie attacking Melissa's arm. And a good shot there. Billie throwing in some strikes. And now tagging in Mentally. And those two are friends. Billie's more of a friend with Ester, but Ester and Mentally are super close. But the ones that, used to be really close, Mentally and Melissa, haven't been close. So I hope they repair their friendship. But I don't know if it's possible. I feel like this is a power struggle. And Melissa wants power. She thinks Mentally's too soft. That it's not the same as it used to be. And I don't think it's his fault that it's not the same that it used to be. I think times have changed. And everything's been a lot different. So she can blame him for views and all that stuff. But, it's not all of his fault. And there's the KO. And Mentally knocks out Vicious. And what a victory for Mentally and Billie. And Mentally proves that he's still tough. I wouldn't say he's soft. And Billie celebrating. And these two had a great victory tonight against some really tough competitors. And of course, up next, we're going to have the women's tag titles on the line. And it's going to be really good. It's going to be the Ester Gang versus Ladies First. And of course, Ladies First is really... they haven't defended the tag titles in a while. They've won matches to keep out of a title defense before. But I don't think they've even defended them this year. Maybe once. They've been very fortunate. But tonight they're going to have a problem. Because Ester and Dominique are going to be working together. And it is going to be 2 out of 3. No, it's not going to be 2 out of 3 falls on this. This is going to be like one of those setup matches that we had with the State of Insanity when they would do the tag match with the knockout elimination. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be a normal tag with the knockout elimination, which is a crazy match. But yeah, it's going to be really good. And just a reminder, this is episode 15. So I think we're going down to the final 10 after this. Mania will be number 24. And it could go to 25 for especially this brand. I don't know about the other brands, but yeah, we're getting down toward the end. And once the season's over, no matter where it ends, whether it's a month before 24 or a week, it's going to be over. We're not going to do any more. They haven't announced anything about 24 yet, but it's a matter of time before they do. And hopefully it can improve. It would be nice to see a remaster of 14, but I don't think that's going to happen. And obviously you can't do that with the new roster members because you wouldn't have the new roster. Like, you can always add certain aspects of it back. And if for some reason there's a big delay and we can't go to 24 right away, I'm sure we'll have some other side stuff. So, yeah, this is a knockout match. Of course, Ladies First has been very dominant, but Ester Gang has been very impressive as well. And Alma getting back in the ring. And look at Ester. Oh, wow, what a slam. And her athleticism is unreal. Despite her size, they call her Little Ester. She is, I think, the shortest female on the roster. And probably of all time. Oh, man, July 4th with a nice high-flying move. Only in Ladies First has there been a very dominant team. We've seen the Zombie Cheerleader Squad, of course, and now Ester Gang. So Ladies First really started all the women's stables, I feel like. I mean, we've had women tags before, but nothing like a stable like that. But they were kind of the starter for all these other ones. And look at Alma. Oh! Knee to the head. And here comes Ester. And look at that. And Ester does not care. Oh my goodness, what a dive. What a dive. That was crazy. Her and Mentally will go for some of the craziest dives. They just do not care. And, you know, the whole Smith family, they used to be crazy, you know. Esther's dad and one of her uncles used to be like kind of like the Hardy Boys. Some of the crazy stuff they would do. Of course, they're older now, so they can't do what they used to do. And here comes July. And, oh, wow, Dominique tried to go for the clothesline. July avoided it. And Dominique trying to get to the tag, and that July could not stop it. I think she was trying to get, I don't know what she was doing there, but. And look at Ester here. Gonna spin July around. Oh my goodness. I will never understand this move, and they just keep on doing it. Every time I criticize this move, I just get more of it. So I'm gonna just stop criticizing it. Some people in the locker room, I heard them whispering, they said I don't have an idea of what I'm talking about. Well, it looks like she's dizzy to me. So, I mean, I don't know who you think you are. All the people in the locker room running their mouth. Ester is just, oh my goodness, she is just, you could tell that she is super hyper. Definitely could use some Adderall. And she just knocked out July, so they have one more to go, and that's Alma. If they can knock her out, they can get the tag titles. Oh, what a move. Alma was mocking her, and that was not a good idea. And Alma's really throwing in those kicks. Oh, man, and Dominique. Look at this. And now kicks to the face. And look at Ester and Dominique working together there. Oh, and Dominique, wow, hits Alma. Wow. Do whatever it takes to win. I mean, ladies first is not the nicest team, and oh my goodness, we're going to have new women's champions, new women tag champions after Ester big booted Alma. Wow. I didn't think Ester had a big boot. Thought that foot was small as can be, but apparently not. I mean, her family is known for kicking people in the face. So that's the whole family's philosophy there. And we have new women's tag champions. So congratulations, ladies. You earned it. And this is our main event. The MW versus Paul Weiss and William Buttocks. And it's going to be a really good one. However, these two are, like each team is facing each other at Survivor Series. But tonight they're going to have to coexist, basically. They're going to have to work together. It's going to be easier for the MW. But also tensions have not been... I mean, Blueneck really has been on his best behavior. But when it comes to that world title, that's when things could get the other way around. Because we know his history with the world title. He's won more world titles than anybody here, and he kind of, and he hasn't had one in a while, so he's definitely hungry. And I told Newson last week that it's going to be your toughest challenge yet. And oh my goodness, both of these guys have steps. And yeah, this is, I believe, Extreme Rules. 2 out of 3 falls, but you have to get it in the ring. You got to get your fall in the ring on this one. And of course, we still have our main event promo tonight as well. So hopefully we'll learn more about Peyton Bruce, who seems to be our next villain. But who knows what he wants. I doubt if he's selling Girl Scouts cookies. I doubt he's doing that. You know, I doubt if he's, collecting money for the Salvation Army. I don't think he's doing that. I think he's going to be a problem. But what does he want? We know, of course, he has he had a rough childhood, so that never leads to anything good. I mean, you can overcome it and do great things, but your likelihood of becoming worse is more with that kind of childhood that he had. So, especially with no one in the picture, it's just sad. But hopefully, who knows? Maybe this has nothing to do with his mom. If he wanted to do something, he could have probably done it by now. So who knows if the licensed therapist is the main target or not, but it doesn't look good for him. And this is going to go further than the assistant GM. And look at Newson here going after Paul Weiss, who has returned, of course, unfortunately. But he won a big match. Got himself a #1 contendership. And he's working with someone that that he's going to have to fight eventually. Got a fight on the ramp now. A DDT there, and look at Paul Weiss. Blueneck with a nice submission, and Williams trying to get there. It is 2 out of 3 falls. This will be the longest fight of the night for sure. Because when it's not falls count anywhere, it makes it harder. However, if you could get your teammate separate with your opponents, it can make it easier for a pin. But as you can see, that's not even a 1 there. If they're both in the ring, then the timing will not work in your favor. Look at Blueneck slamming Weiss. And Newson slamming Williams' head. Oh, wow. The MW standing firm, and look at this. Uh-oh, Newson. Oh, my goodness, what a takedown. Good high-flying move. Knocking William to the ground. And you got to do stuff like that, especially with William, with his size. I mean, he's a super heavyweight. Newson's a cruiserweight. So, it's tougher to get him down. Yeah, we got a Survivor Series is going to be great. Of course, the other two brands have their episode, and then we'll be going straight to the pay-per-view. And then episode 20 will be the Rumble. So you expect some returns there or some surprises. And episode 24 will be Mania. So we're getting closer to the end now. We're officially in the last 10 episodes to go. So pretty excited about that. It's been a long season. And hopefully we finish strong. If 24 lands in April or even mid-March or later March, hopefully that would be enough time. Because the clock is definitely ticking. Now, if it goes to October, which I've always thought was a possibility, we could end up having a spinoff of something else. But we're definitely not going to just keep going or something. We're going to have an accurate season. I know 20 was an exception. Oh, my goodness. If you look at how many episodes was done on 20, just insane amounts. Don't even count it, because it was pretty shocking. And that was when times were hard. But we made them work. We always make hard times work, despite whatever the obstacle is. Oh, man, and Newson just hits Paul Weiss outside. Good hit there, and yeah, this is going to the extremes for sure. Newson's got a bat, and he's ready to swing a home run. You need to hit Paul Weiss's head like a T-ball off the teeth. Blueneck going for the pin. He's got a point. So the first point is for the MW. So it is 1-0. A good start for them. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Oh, not the buttocks. Oh, you do not want to get hit with this. Oh, man. That is going to leave a mark, and somehow Blueneck kicks out. I don't know how he kicked out of that. That's Williams' most dangerous weapon is his buttocks, for sure. Of course, he wasn't happy that he got pinned either. We haven't seen a lot from him. He won the Intercontinental, did a good job there. But besides that, I mean, we really haven't seen a lot from him.
And look at Newson, what a move. To go after Paul there. And William, oh man, William saves the day. That was so close. If the ref had a hangnail, it would have definitely been a 3. And look at Newson flying again. William continues to strike Blueneck with the ball bat. And Paul Weiss just got cracked in the head with a shovel. My goodness, could this be it? And a kick out. Poor Paul Weiss, man. Then he got kicked in the head after. I could care less. Paul Weiss gets on my nerves. And look at, oh man, Newson didn't even give him a chance. And, oh, nice. What a nice move there by Blueneck. And look at this. Ooh, a nice escape by Paul Weiss. And Newson, another dive. He continues to dive like this. I mean, he's had some crazy dives tonight, and it is 1-0. The MW still needs a point. And look at William. His power is unreal. Everybody's just laying out except for him. And Williams got a chair. And they have to get the fall inside. That's the thing. If they want to get the fall, they have to do it inside. And look at Newson. Oh, man. William dropped on his head. And And Paul's going after Blueneck here. And look at this. Blueneck did not time that out right. And look at Paul Weiss. How arrogant. How absolutely arrogant. And Newson could not get there in time. And now it is 1-1. You talk about lucky. Oh, no. Now Newson's going to get the buttocks. Oh, my goodness. And if I was Paul Weiss, I'd do anything in my power to make sure William got injured or something. Because, I mean, you do not want to be a victim of this. My goodness. And for some reason, he didn't go for the pin. Maybe because he noticed Blueneck was going for it first? I don't know. Couldn't really tell there. And Williams now going for it. And Blueneck just stops it just in time. So close. And look at this. Oh, this is beautiful. This could be it. Newson's, oh well, yeah, so much for that pin. No chance there. Yeah, absolutely no chance of getting that. Oh, what a kick. That was a nice kick by Newson. And another dive on William. That's what you got to do to take the big man down. Whatever you got to do, do it. And Weiss. Look at that. Oh my goodness, what a choke slam. Wow. Could this be it? And it is. Wow, what a choke slam. And I'm telling you, Paul Weiss has been on fire here recently. And he's back to his lucky ways again because they just defeated the MW, the world champion and the U.S. champion. Unreal. And these two have never worked together, really. So, they're not going to be working together at Survivor Series, but tonight they were fantastic. I feel bad for Newson and Blueneck. I don't know what's going to go down at Survivor Series, but we're about to go to our main event promo. And G wants answers. He wants more answers. He's trying to find more answers and get info what's going on here. If you haven't caught up, he's been sent various scary videos and emails from he used to date this girl, this woman 20 years ago, and her son is sending him this stuff, and we don't think he's definitely psychotic. We know that, but we don't know what he wants. So we're about to hear from G here. Hello. My name is Gugus Gugitsi, but you all can call me G because my name is way too long. I'm a licensed therapist, and I'm the assistant manager on this brand. I have a message for Peyton Bruce. If anyone hasn't seen the previous episodes, Peyton Bruce has been sending me some weird emails and some weird videos. He is someone from my past. I used to date his mother over 20 years ago. Of course, she died 2 years after we broke up. The breakup wasn't bad. We just went our separate ways. We just didn't have the same affection that we once did. Now,
The way she died? Well, I did my digging. She self-deleted. I'm assuming that most of you all know what that means, but I can't use the actual term because I don't want the brand to get demonetized. I knew that she was depressed, but I didn't know that she would go that far. And Peyton, of course, didn't have a father, and he was close to me at the time that her and I were dating. So he views me as a father figure. But now he views me as someone that abandoned him. I didn't abandon you. I went my separate ways. I went to the military. I went overseas. There's nothing that I could have did. If I had the tools that I do now, back then I would have helped her. But I couldn't have. I don't know what you want with me. I don't know what you want with this brand. But right now, you haven't done anything super illegal yet. So there's still time to walk away, and all you need to do is come down to this ring, and we can talk man to man. I can help you. I know that you're in pain. I know that you're angry. I know that you're sad. I know that you want love. I know you wish she was still here. I don't know what I can do for you. But if you talk to me, if we can have a dialogue, maybe we can help each other out here. Because I feel a little bit to blame. I do. But this was over 20-some years ago. And all I need is you to contact me besides sending me weird emails and weird images and videos. I need to know what you want.
If you didn't leave, my mommy would be still alive. If you didn't leave, I would have never been alone. But you left. You made everything worse for Peyton Bruce. You made everything worse for me. And now, I'm gonna make you and that sorry little brand pay. But I also have something else in mind. See, unlike you, I'm gonna save my mommy. I'm gonna save her this time from herself. And you may be asking yourself, how am I gonna save mommy if she's already dead? How would I do that? How could I do that? So my question to you is, how am I gonna save my mommy when she's already gone?